MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Polar Bears and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. Kevin Muscara will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So coming to the plate, Rick Kochman. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's another 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
To the plate now, Brian Ballou. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And he is in there.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. High in the air into shallow left center. In comes the left fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ricky Marchant. Last night a big one for him as he drove in 6 runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and chopped up the middle. The second for 1, but they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Striding into the box, George Herring, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Marchant is off of first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. And it's fouled away. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. A 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Has a look, now the pitch. Runner goes. And another foul ball. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
He's set. The 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Polar Bears lead it 1-0. Andy Gonzalez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Preston Rivera.
Now in the box, Preston Rivera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Two and 0. 2-1 now.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Scooped up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So digging in now, Kurt Mateo. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First offering on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Syracuse is on top here, 1-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
The windup and the 0-1. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Misses. Ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hines. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Into the box, George Edler. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Bolich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Randy Sneed.
The first baseman, Randy Sneed.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The designated hitter, Tim Donald.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tim Donald, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Good break to that one, and he's in command. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at that. When you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Royce Lewis. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Kochman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Dudley Leone. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Dudley Leone.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
One ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch is fouled away. The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Rick Kochman. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In now, Brian Ballou, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's low.
1 out and a runner on second base. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Throw to second, but he's in there, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
So now to the plate, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 0-1 delivery. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ricky Marchand. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
First and second now, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And the slurve is over, and it's back to a full count, 3-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, George Herring. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2.5. The Polar Bears are out in front 2-0. Striding in, Mark Bolich, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Standing in now, Barry Drew. Guess he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he misses with it, 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pitts is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Set to get his day started, Saul Blanco, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Edler is under it, 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping up to the plate, David Robbins. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Yep.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Quentin Broadway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Into the box now, Reese Hines. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And it's fouled away. Lays off 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bolich is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping into the box, George Edler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The pitch. This pitch is popped up. Sneed has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Preston Rivera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Stepping in now, Kurt Mateo. Fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
To the plate now, Randy Sneed, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Pops this one up. Edler is calling for it. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles.
Now at the plate, Tim Donald. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Donald.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is line to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ivan Garcia is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 23, Ivan Garcia.
Digging in, Dudley Leone. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. Garcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in and looking for more, Rick Hatchman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
At the plate, Brian Ballou, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. On a rope to the second baseman.
The bat, the left fielder, Jeremy.
Digging in once again, Jeremy Pitts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Just off the inside corner with the sinker ruled the ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ricky Marchand. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever. Got to calibrate that velocity.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantaged counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Royce Lewis. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball in for a strike.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now here it comes. Right side, hit hard. And he is going to get him at first base. And my goodness, that was a highlight reel effort.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Stepping in, Mark Bolich. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's outside.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. And that's the second out.
Now back, second baseman.
Digging in, Barry Drew, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. At the plate, George Herring.
Leading off for the Polar Bears, the right fielder, George Herring.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
Broadway.
So now to the plate, Quentin Broadway, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a dive. In time.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hines. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2.
Nope.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Saul Blanco.
The catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-0 home. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, David Robbins, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Ready now for Baltimore, Preston Rivera. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Kurt Mateo. First pitch of the at-bat. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Robbins rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Nope. A ball and no strikes. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fouled off.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Eli Granger takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. At the plate now, Tim Donald. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-0 home.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
As a look, now the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And it's fouled away. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. They'll try again. 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. Baltimore's out in front, 4-2. Michael Rooker is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, George Edler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Now batting, Dudley Leone. As a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. And good for him. Dudley Leone has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the box now, Rick Kochman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
And I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Alex Santiago will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 47.
In now, Brian Ballou, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Fouled off. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Popped him up. Drew shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. Riding in once again, Jeremy Pitts. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at-bat. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Jeff.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
And a dive, but he's back in. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. And he fouls this one off. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The next 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, shortstop, Ricky.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ricky Marchand. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the stretch.
2 balls, no strikes.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? George Herring. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
He's set. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, runners at first and second. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder giving chase. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. All even now at 4 apiece. So stepping in, Mark Bolich.
Orioles, the right fielder, Mark Bolich.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Wind up and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Chopper to short. Scooped up. And there's one away. In now, Barry Drew. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. This pitch is popped up. Leone is there. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
In now for the O's, Saul Blanco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kochman is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. This game's all tied at 4. Frank Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 12. Frank.
New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Quentin Broadway.
Leading off for the Polar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Broadway.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Just hung in there on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
From the stretch, Reese Hines stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in now, George Edler, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball well outside.
Count is 2-1.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the payoff pitch home. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Strike taken up in the zone. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Count now a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. Full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Brian Ballou, fouled off. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 0-1 offering.
Ball, that's out.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 1 run. Elton Finnegan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Robbins, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Hatchman is right there, 1 down. Digging in, Preston Rivera. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And they run one in on him here as this is on the ground to second base. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next to the Orioles.
Settling in now, Kurt Mateo. He singled his last time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Randy Sneed would be next. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another full count pitch home. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Chris Haskett enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Jeremy Pitts. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Standing in, Ricky Marchand. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And no swing apparently, ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up full side to stay on it.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ricky Marchand goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Robbins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning.
Your
Frank
attention,
Lopez
please.
is the man
Now,
called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Randy Sneed.
Randy.
The pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So striding in, Mark Bolich. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so...
And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Polar Bears get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Eli Granger earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Frank Lopez wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs.